Hey Scorpio, how are you guys? Welcome back finally to another episode. It's Greg from Solari Tarot, and I'm here to do your reading for February 2020. So I guess the big question is where have I been and what's been going on? And I'm going to be posting a separate video on that, but to make things short, I took the rest of the year off moving into the year because I had work. I'm a singer and a pianist on Norwegian cruise line ships, and I had a really rough 2019 for those of you guys who knew. So when an opportunity to refresh my spirit and go on a journey across the world came, I took it because I thought that I would be able to come back with stronger, more potent, and true messages for you, Scorpio. So I've taken some time off, but I'm back now, and I'm ready to start this channel again. You guys know that this is not my first love. I have a lot of things going on in my life, but when Spirit moves me to create messages for you, I gotta do it. So I'm not taking any personal readings at this time, guys. I'm just trying to get the messages out and restructure, and then we'll see. Anyway, Scorpio, let's move right into your reading. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you do like the video. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys. Scorpio energy. What's our message for Scorpio? We're going to pull an oracle card first, and then we'll move into the tarot. Here's my message for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, February 2020. What's the message for Scorpio? February 2020. What's our message for Scorpio? All right. So, wow. The first card that is coming out is self-reflection. And you know what's so funny is that while I was on the ship, I filmed a January reading for Scorpio that I never uploaded. But this was the card that came out as well. So I want to move in the same direction that we did in that reading. Guys, I know that for so many Scorpios, 2019 and quite frankly 2018, and for some of you years before that, have been really tough. And there's been a lot of questions of, am I moving in the right direction? Why am I not receiving the things in my life that I really desire to receive? What's going on with my connection to spirit? I know some of us have felt cut off from that almost. And we're coming into a season where the waters are calmer for a little bit, but this does not mean that this calmer water is to be used to be lazy, right? This is a time to really go within, Scorpio, and look at 2020 as what you want to bring in, but to know exactly your plan into doing that. And you can't really build a plan without looking in hindsight to see where you last went wrong. So in some way, there is this self-reflection happening right now, Scorpio. You're going within yourself to answer the big questions of, where am I going? What do I want? I keep saying I want a lover, but what kind of lover do I want? Does the person in my life that I love have the qualities of what I want in a long-term partner? Is this job that's not paying me enough but making me happy more important than the money I could make, right? We're really asking ourselves critical questions. So I see you in a period of great self-reflection as we move into February. We do have a retrograde, of course, coming halfway through the month that will influence us upwards of about March 9th, I believe. And for Scorpios, just like any other retrograde, if you are the one in control of it, try to wait until after the retrograde to make any big plans, get with any big partners, as we always know. But, you know, this brings me to a point I want to make with a card that came out in the pre-shuffle. And it's been coming out for me as a Scorpio personally a lot. And I want to talk about it. It's the Six of Cups that's come out here before we pull more. And of course, we know that this is a very nostalgic energy, but particular to nostalgia, it is looking into the past, okay? It's looking into the past of where you've been, what exactly it is that you've learned. Now, this can certainly be indicative of past scenarios unearthing themselves again, past people in our lives that we've had interactions with romantically, vocationally, personally, friendly. We could be seeing a return of some faces from the past. And it may not just be people as well, folks. It could be returns of cycles that we've been perpetuating. And now we're really doing this self-reflection as the past starts to show its face to us again. I think we're really asking the question here of, okay, how can I cognitively do it right this time, right? Ooh, good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Spirit, what is our message for Scorpio here in February 2020? What is the message for Scorpio? What is the message for Scorpio? What's our message for Scorp? February 2020. Okay, we have the Three of Cups coming out first. What other messages do we have for Scorpio here? Seven of Wands coming out as well. Okay, we have the Hermit. Once again, really nailing in that self-reflection energy, gotta say. We have the Fool card coming out as well. Scorpio energy. Whoa. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, which has come out for me every morning this week. Scorpio energy, please. We have the Five of Swords coming out here. The Page of Pentacles as well. You know, right off the bat, I'm seeing Scorpio working through the big questions they've been asking in reference to a lot of different things. And I gotta say, we obviously have a trine here of a communication or a person from the past returning. So for some of you, there could be reunions. You could be meeting this person at we have the King of Cups as well. You could be meeting this person at a birth announcement or a, engagement party or a wedding, some sort of formal event into which there's a lot of people having communion. This could be a bar also. Also, you see somebody that's in town that you haven't seen in forever. Now, I want to say that for Scorpio, we will notice sometimes the retrograde doing this to us, right? But whatever this reunion is, it doesn't necessarily look unfriendly, but it does look like there have been defensive and traumatic moments with this person that is coming into the equation. Now, Scorpio has started again. They've started over. We are very much in this Fool card energy, and I love it because now we feel the slate is clean. And Scorpio, let me be clear. If you're not feeling like your slate is clean, that's on you, sis. That's on you, bro, because there is this energetic slate cleaning that's possible right now for us Scorpions to start again. It's really up to us to make that decision, though, isn't it? We have to make that cognitive decision to move in that direction. But what I'm saying is that a lot is new for you. And I think that you're really going within to make sure that your past doesn't repeat itself right now. And it looks like typically the past is trying to repeat itself quite literally here. This could be somebody that you walked away from or someone that has walked away from you. There could have been a lot of dramatics to this connection with a person. For some of you, it's just a friend, but for some of you, it's definitely a lover. And now there's this quick moving communication that's coming in. As we know, the Eight of Wands tends to represent travel by air, very quick communication. It's a very quick energy. It moves in fast. This is also representative of messaging, right? Social media messaging, reunion, especially coupled with the Three of Cups here. Now, for some of you, this Five of Swords is incredibly relevant, of you saying, no, I cut this out of my life. I'm running into this person, but no. I've done this work on myself, like you can't do to me what you did to me before, for some of you. But I gotta say, Scorpio has a really fond feeling still of this person. They do have a really fond feeling, and they have for some of you, it's quite a mentoring love. You really do still want to be there for this person, or you are really grateful and appreciative of what it is that they taught you. But I think that now Scorpio's past is coming back to repeat itself, and every Scorpio is going to react differently, because us Scorpions are also unpredictable. It's going to be extreme whatever we do. But this really does go back to this essence of self-reflection, right? and where it is that we have been and the decisions that we've made, and what parts of our crossroads path do we feel or do we regret of taking the wrong path, or constantly taking, the road that led us to our own demise every time. And even though the Six of Cups does have an energy of happy, nostalgic reunion and reflection, here I gotta say, there is something in our past that must be resolved and closed out in a way. And I think, Scorpio, for most of you, you've been doing that. You got this Seven of Wands here. You've really been holding strong to the life into which you've created for yourself. And you've been really into your own intuition lately. You've been listening to this inner voice. And I think it's saying to you, okay, get ready, because the past is coming back. And it's almost like the universe is saying, show me what you've got now, bitch. What have you learned? What have you learned? And what you have learned, Scorpio, is going to be different. This is a general reading. I want you to really take a minute and take a deep breath and ask yourself, yeah, actually, over 2019, what did I learn? Where did I grow stronger? Maybe, you didn't grow stronger in every avenue of your experience, but you did grow stronger somewhere, Scorpio. Where is it? You walked away from something that is coming back. But we're going to clarify. We have the Five of Swords in the bottom, too. There's really this energy of leaving. For Scorpio, clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups for Scorpio. Scorpio, clarify the Six of Cups, please. Okay, yeah. We have the Four of Wands, and I find this really interesting. And then we have Death on the bottom. Wow. Very cool. But, obviously, this really resonates to me personally, because this really is coming home. For some of you Scorpios like me, you're literally coming home. I just got home a few days ago I flew from Miami, but my contract was mostly in the Caribbean and South America. But this is a coming home. Some of you guys might be going back to your hometowns and running into an old sweetheart that you haven't seen, and it invigorates some sort of energy that was laying dormant or stagnant between the two of you. This could be definitely, for some of you that are in karmic connections with someone, indicative that there is kind of an drawing back to one another in some way. You could be thinking about someone a lot, or you could be dreaming about them. You could be feeling this unusual urge to get in contact with them, or they could be feeling certainly this way about you. Tell me about the Three of Cups for Scorpio. Tell me about Three of Cups for Scorpio. No, I don't want all that. Three of Cups, please. Yeah, I mean... Okay, well, those are the same cards that tried to come out. Okay, I just need to listen to my tarot more often. So we have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands, two cards that just tried to come out. Once again, this is looking like something from the past being relit. The Six of Cups is really wanting to make its point here, don't you agree? But this Ace of Wands is the primordial passion, the animalistic passion for someone. There can often be a quite sexual attribution to this card. It is known in many tarot sects to be phallic in nature. But I've got to say, something from your past is coming back, and the passion is reigniting itself. And this might have ended dirty. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Oh, looks to me like Scorps here are trying to, in a way, defend themselves. It's like, almost like Scorpio's saying, I've done this before. I've been down this road before. And this might not just be with relationships, guys. This is anything from the past that comes back and reinvigorates your passion for it. But there is this kind of defensiveness of like, I'm going to defend myself, and is this really what's happening to me here? You know what I mean? Oh no. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. Can we get a Seven of Wands? Okay. The Ace of Swords. This is somebody defending themselves. And making sure that there's clear communication and that it's honest and that it's just. Scorpio's got their sword here. They've got their clarity cutter. And Scorpio's really not afraid right now to cut through the bullshit. And you are doing it. But I gotta say, for a lot of you, I think what it is that you're cutting through is actually not bullshit. I gotta be honest. I think that you guys are cutting to the heart of something that never saw the light of day. Something that was significant in the past, and the flame might have went down to a flicker, but it never died, and it's home for you. And for a lot of you, I gotta say, this is a person, but I still think that Scorpio's guarded because they've been let down within this situation, and they don't want to get their hopes up or feel like they are causing their own demise again, because here we are with that Hermit card, self-reflection energy. Scorpio's really trying to stay within the modality of what they've learned and what they've discovered. Tell me about the Hermit card. The Seven of Wands. Once again, Scorpio trying to defend themselves from what they've been exposed to and the hurt that they've been subjected to. They're trying to be their own hero here. Some of you Scorpios are feeling really defensive. You're putting up a mask with this person when you meet them. You know, it's like you want to say, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. I have loved you since the last time we spoke. But what you're actually putting out there, because you're staying on the defensive, is like, yeah, it's crazy. Here we are, you know. Very half-assed of what you'd like to say. The High Priestess and the Three of Cups. Once again, Scorpio cutting through that veil pretty intensely with that Ace of Swords, but then putting one up themselves simultaneously at the same time. You're keeping it a little mysterious because you don't want to expose yourself like you've done before. You don't want to be hurt like you have been before. And you know what? Listen, I totally get that. Tell me about the Fool card. The Empress. Yeah, there's an attraction energy that's coming in here, and it's offering a new beginning straight up for some of you guys. That's really beautiful. I'm happy for you. But as far as like my advice on your defensiveness, like I'm, you know, you're talking to a Scorpio that is defensive right now, and I'm not putting my heart totally out there, and I'm not really totally healed from my past either. But I mean, to be honest, I think it's healthy for Scorpio to have that protection mechanism until it's not, right? So where is yours? How healthy is it? Tell me about the Eight of Wands. What's coming in quickly? What kind of communication's coming in quickly for Scorpio, represented by the Eight of Wands? The Ten of Wands and the Magician. Once again, whatever this was that happened, it was a lot. It caused some mental health problems for someone, whether this is work or romantic. Although I gotta say, I am kind of picking up on a strong romance energy here. It is coming out that way. But that's not going to be for everybody, right? But what the communication that's coming through is a manifestation or a creation from the seeds that you've planted, from what once gave you issues, what once was tiring. At one time, Scorpio, you were carrying something heavy, some weight, perhaps with someone. I think that they were carrying this weight as well, and I think that this weight became too much. It was too much to bear. It couldn't be handled, and there wasn't enough integration happening for it to continue. And I think that whatever's coming in quick and karmic is reinvigorating with this Ace of Wands Magician, you know. Because what is the Magician holding here? His fucking wand. There's a creation, there's a magical nature to what's coming in almost so quickly. That's why you're so defensive, because you're like, this shit was chaos before. And now all of a sudden something's coming back in and you're thinking, okay, but wait a second. I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get totally messed up from this. So you've got your sword in your hand, right? But the thing is that somebody's trying to say, I dropped that baggage. And I only have the tools, as you'll see here, that the magician has. Now I've lightened my load to only the small tools necessary to manifest what it is that I want. And for somebody, I think here, Scorpio, you are one of the tools. Hashtag tool bag. But whatever this communication is, it's coming in quick. And once again, for some of you, this could be a promotion. I mean, straight up, you've been working for something in the past, it didn't work out, and you might have done some sort of traveling for work, and since you've come home, your bosses are very happy with the work, and they want to take the load off of you and give you a better job. Because we do have a Page of Pentacles here as well. Certainly could be possible. Tell me about the Five of Swords, though. What was this drama? The Knight of Pentacles. Could have been dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but also, I gotta say, this was a long road. This was something that was happening for a long time, whether it was a job or a relationship. It was happening for a while, and then somebody walked away from it. For some of you, you literally quit going to school, and now you're about to go to a new school. You're about to go back. You took a semester off. Tell me. Okay. Yeah, took a semester off. Four of Swords. Somebody took a break from something. Somebody walked away from something and lightened their load, so to speak. And then here, oh, shit. Yeah. Then here's Death and Two of Cups. Wow. Wow. Strong earth sign energy here, but also a deep magical transformation of love. Wow. I'm kind of blown away by this trine here because it is just very beautiful. There is a relationship for some of you that is karmic. This person's been a part of your life for a long time. Maybe more than one lifetime. And they are coming back around the bend here. Somebody's making a communication. They're reaching out. But and I think that a lot of you Scorpios do really want that to happen. I think you do really want to reach out to this person, or you want them to reach out to you. You really want to speak with them. But there is a guarded part of you. Every Scorpio is going to have a different answer to that. Their manifestation of breaking the past cycle will look like something different than another Scorpion's. However, remember what the central pillar of this reading was. The Hermit card and self-reflection. So the answer here for you in February is to make sure that the decisions that you're making with the things that are returning are guided by your truest of nature, your most truest voice. Some of you do need to go into self-reflection so that you can cultivate that. Because Scorpios can get really disconnected from their intuition for somebody that has such a powerful one. Finding the balance is never easy for a Scorpio, but whatever's coming back, for some, it's a test for all of us. But how it is that you get through it is based around what you've learned about yourself in 2019. What have I learned? What have I become? Some of you are beaming with happiness of what you've become on your very own. And some of you are unsure. There's a little feeling in your belly that makes you feel bad for what you've been through. What I'm asking of you, sweet Scorpio, is to face that too. Make room at the table for what's not perfect, for what's not healed, for what's not working, for what's not manifesting. Make room at the table for it. Quit trying to pretend like it's not there. Quit trying to stuff that Tower card back into the damn deck. You don't have a Tower card here, but you do have a test. And what you choose is going to be really important, Scorpio. I hope that you choose wisely. I'm excited to be back with you here on this channel, and I'm excited to be doing something new. I hope that you will continue to join me in these wonderful messages, and I'm happy to be back here with you, finally at home, in my spiritual zone, feeling so wonderful. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, bitches, because this shit is not easy, and we've lost a lot of tarot card readers in 2020 because we've overworked them, folks, and I took months off, straight up, no explanation, so that I can keep doing this when it's right. I trust that Spirit will send me to you when the timing is right. I love you. I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful February, and yeah, don't freak out about retrograde. Peace, beach.